Monday the 27th of February 2023, Cairns, Queensland, the top end. If you're wondering what am I doing here in Cairns when I was in Perth not long ago, last year, I came up to go bungee jumping, and I need to relieve some mental stress. I need to relax, and I need to get rid of some mental stress that I've been suffering in life with. So I came up here and threw myself off the roof like I did in my Batman suit, and did a bungee jump at AJ Hackett's, and they've been operating and licensed by the Queensland government for over 40 years, AJ Hackett's has. It's called Sky Park, out at Smithfield here in Cairns. And I've now done 26 bungee jumps all up in my life. And I ran down the ramp today. I got a break with the rain, and I threw myself off the roof on a 60-metre rooftop at 194 feet down. And it wasn't scary. The news at 6 o'clock tonight would actually be a lot more scarier and terrifying than running and jumping off a 60-metre platform rooftop. And it was so relaxing and calming. I couldn't believe how calm I was when I finished. I was suffering so much mental stress. I didn't know how I could release this stress. I didn't want to get angry with anyone. I didn't want to yell at anyone or yell at myself. So I thought, well, why don't I go to Cairns and go and throw myself off that roof? And I can quite relax and calm down and be quite peaceful with my soul from being mentally tortured and mentally abused and mentally silenced virtually by certain people. So going for my bungee jump today, I absolutely feel magic. Dreams do come true, and so does miracles, because the rain up here is wet season in Cairns. I thought nothing of it. I was in summer in the Gold Coast. See, I've done 3,341 rides on a hypercoaster, Joker Batman ride. And I've been doing that for 20 months and 27 days. I've now just started my 4-year pass at Movie World on the Gold Coast at Warner Brothers. And I've done the 3,341 rides, and I've now completed on that 1.4 kilometre track just over 4,672.4 kilometres. And on the 2-minute and 15-second ride, on the 3,341 rides I've completed in hours, minutes and seconds, I've completed over 7,139 minutes, I have. And I've still never been sick. I've never worried about the certificate of vaccination identification, because in 1931 that was changed. You see, if you Google up the certificate of vaccination identification, the name, 1946, you'll see that Wikipedia, certificate of vaccination identification, I call it that because I'm not allowed to say the name because it'll make it censored. But you'll work out what I'm saying. 1946 search. In Wikipedia, 1931. Bronchitis and emphysema is now being changed to a new disease certificate of vaccination identification. And in 1946 it was changed back to, well, that was Spider then. I was going to grab him. It was just a bit of fluff. What a shame it wasn't a spider. I could have got a vaccination. It's just fluff. I was getting excited then for a free vaccination. But anyway, I've never been sick, never had a headache, never threw up. I had people passing wind around me on the coaster, coughing. I had people vomiting all around me. I still didn't get sick. And I've got an immunity system, you see. You see, if I go and get that certificate of vaccination, I'll end up in the morgue. I know I will. So why I've got lung cancer disease, COPE, COPD. I've been smoking cigarettes for 40 years nearly. Started when I was 7. I drank Coca-Cola for 25 years, the soda. The soda and the nicotine virtually killed all my teeth. So I had to rip them all out and only be left with 8. So, because I don't go to dentists, I'm my own dentist. I don't like those prickly little things. No, I don't like them. And I don't like pliers in my mouth either, unless I'm putting them in there with some tissue on the end of them to rip my own tooth out. I've done that many a times. Only got 8 teeth left. But we'll get a new set of teeth in the future. But, you know, you learn your lesson. Don't smoke cigarettes, because they will destroy your teeth. And when one neighbour moves out, your next neighbour and your tooth wants to move out too. And if you drink a lot of soda drinks, you're just decaying all the teeth away. So when you do have a can of Coca-Cola or Fanta or Sprite, after you finish, just rinse your mouth out with some water. That way you can get rid of the soda off the enamel of your teeth, or you're going to end up with black in the teeth, and eventually they'll rot and you have to get them ripped out. Too much soda. That's why your teeth ache if you've got holes in your teeth. You know, because the soda gets to it. You know, like a fertiliser, sets it off. But anyway, I just want to say hello to everyone. I'm here in Cairns at the Backpackers. And if you don't believe me, I can take you out there and show you. Okay, this is where I sit and have a cigarette. I'm very popular on TikTok. Join me at Bungee, BUNGEEMARK 17, at Bungee Mark 17. Type that into TikTok and you will be able to see all my videos on TikTok that I do. I have 66,800 followers, just under 15 months. And I'm that famous and that popular all over the country of Australia here. And I'm very well loved, and I'm very supported by loved people. Now, what I would like to say is I've done me videos of me throwing myself off the roof today on a bungee jump called at AJ Hackett's with over 400 million people that have jumped from it. Now, I'm going to take you for a walk and show you. And I went to do a bicycle jump today, to do the BMX bike, to ride off the 60-metre rooftop at 194 feet. Well, apparently the harness for the push bike, I was told I got some bad news, Mark. I nearly cried when he was saying, I got bad news. It's like you can't get on the roof, it's wet, or you just can't get on the roof. And I thought, oh, here we go. And I did my swan dive like I had to, so they knew I wasn't going to freak out on the roof. And what happened? Oh, what happened was he said, the push bike harness is out of service. We're waiting for a new one to come in. So I'm sorry, we can't let you do the push bike. I said, well, that's okay, I'll just do another bungee jump off the roof, if that's all right. Yeah, no worries. And they said, well, you better hurry up because the rain's coming. So I got me 2 jumps in off the roof in my Perth skirt. Because I went to Perth in November last year for a month. Went over to meet some fans, see the army. Now I'm going to Melbourne tomorrow. I want to show you here. I've jumped off of this tower. Now, I've done this swan dive. This has been licensed for over 40 years here in Queensland. It's one of the most safest bungee jumps in Australia. The bungee jumping tower over at Bibra Lake called Bungee West, apparently someone passed away because the cord snapped. So the place got closed down in Perth. When there's a death, well, they closed the park down. There's a great big palm tree growing up in the middle of its tower. It's all been abandoned. The swimming pool's full of weeds. And the tower, the yellow tower that looks like the T, the 40 metre at Bibra Lake next to Adventure World, is closed and abandoned. and the tower is virtually now a 5G tower. So there's no bungee jumping anywhere in Australia but Cairns. And I'm here in Cairns, as you can see, ajhacketts.com, Cairns, Cairns. Now, if you want to, this is the push bike here, okay? You come flying off here, and that's your bike, okay? And you got to be careful these handlebars don't smack you in the head, or this seat goes up your tailbone. So you got to watch some videos on how people jump off it, so you can sort of copy them, so you don't hurt yourself. You see? So my rooftop, I ran off of this in my Perth top and my Superman's top, and that's getting uploaded to my YouTube channel as I speak, and later on tonight you'll be able to click on that. But I would like people to subscribe to my channel so you can see my bungee jumps. The reason why I have to ask for subscribe is because I've been trolled and hated on TikTok. I've been reported for violations on every violation on the TikTok platform for no reason. Like, I'm standing here in my clothes, but someone will report me that I'm standing here with nothing on, and then I get blocked for a week. I appeal it, and I still block for a week. So these TikTok fact checkers, they look at me and think I just got out of the shower when I've got clothes on here. And I know who's doing it, but I've never ever had any trouble of anyone hijacking my Facebook, my Messenger, my Snapchat, and my TikTok, and my YouTube. Apparently I'm getting a lot of hateful speech coming into my YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, Messenger, and my Messenger is locked down. My Facebook was hacked and locked down. I had to download authorisation apps and pay $15 a month to protect my account. And I know exactly who's doing it. I'm not mentioning any names, but I've never ever had any trouble of anyone doing this to me. But when I went over to Perth in November last year, and I came back here in December, I've had nothing but trouble since I've left Perth on my social media. Now, I'm not stupid, but I'm not saying any names. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. Could be someone in Tasmania. But my gut feeling, butterflies, never had any dramas, mate. When you went to Perth to go and see your auntie to make her a cup of tea, and then you've come back, there's a hater and a troll in WA, and they've actually are trolling you now. And I've blocked that troll all the time on TikTok and Facebook. But they make up new accounts with 2 followers, and then they'll just report me for me standing here with nothing on. Now, I've got a yellow jacket. Now, if these fact checkers are banning me because of their violation report, these fact checkers, they obviously think I've got nothing on, like I've just come out of the shower. I really need to ring these TikTokers, fact checkers, and I really need to let them know it's wrong how I'm being treated and bullied. I've been bullied and tortured all over with my social media account, and all my social media accounts are all being blocked and shut down, but I never ever had those problems for 10 years. But because I go and visit someone in Perth and make me auntie a cup of tea, obviously someone caused trouble for me, and now they're all over my internet. I know who they are, but I'm just not allowed to say because I could be totally wrong. It could be the person around the corner. It could be someone at the YHA here that could be just trolling me and doing it. I would not know. But my butterfly in my tummy tells me the people's names who's doing it, and I know I'm correct. And I will be doing something about it because I'm going to find out if I'm correct, and if I am, I'm going to have these people done for slander and defamation. Slander is the same name as a defamation, and I know I'm right, but I've got to prove am I right. I know I am, because I've never had any dramas on my social media for 10 years. Go and visit my auntie, make her a cup of tea, and now someone in Perth knew I was there, And now they're having every one of my accounts shut down, blocked and deleted and removed. You know, it's just totally disrespectful to me that I can't believe that they're doing it to me. And I've done nothing wrong. And I don't even know these people that are doing it. Or I do know these people that are doing it. And if this butterfly keeps flying around in my tummy, telling me these people's names, then I know my instincts are correct. And they will be charged for slandering me off. For the messages. You see, they will slander me off with filthy, dirty messages. They will call me all sorts of names and make me look like what they want me to look like. And I get blocked for all that information. They make up stories. So time to find out if I'm correct on the people, if I'm right. And if I'm not, then I need to find out who's doing it. Could be someone at the Gold Coast as far as I know. Someone in Sydney. I don't know. But I've never had any problems on social media anywhere I have been. But only when I went to Perth. Now my accounts are all being shut down. I'm not stupid, I know who they are. But I'm not allowed to say anything because I've been virtually blackmailed, threatened and silenced. Well, there's not much I can say, can I? I'm not allowed to say. So I'll shut my mouth and say nothing. But I'm going to do my homework and my own police investigation. And when I get to the police investigation of my own police work, these people are going to go to jail when I find them, whoever they are. So if you're living in Darwin and then you're doing it, if you're living in Alice Springs doing it, if you're living in Melbourne doing it, I'm going to track down to find out who's been reporting me, and I'm going to have them summons and jailed for defamation and slandering me off. Because I don't know how they can sleep with them at night, whoever's doing it. Like I said, could be someone up in one of them rooms doing it to me. I don't know. But my butterfly tells me 3 people's names. You know who they are, Mark. You're just trying to play stupid with yourself, trying to think, no, it can't be the people I think. It could be someone over there, or over there, or it could be someone out the front, sitting over there in a car. I don't know. It's a game, catch-22, to find out who. But the instinct keeps coming back to me, these 3 people's names. Well, I'm not sure if it could be them 3, but I know I'm right. But anyway, let's take you and show you Cairns now. The foghorns left the office. So there you go, be that one. 400 million people, 4 million people. And I'm one of them million people. I've done me jumps. I couldn't do that because the harness was out of action. So I've got to come back in April to do that. I'll get dressed up as Easter Bunny. Yeah. 60 metres high, 194 feet. 50 metres high, 164 feet. And now I'll take you out here and show you the Rolling Stone. I'm out of here tomorrow. I'm going to Melbourne. I'm flying to Melbourne and staying there 3 nights, and then I'm going back to the Gold Coast, and then I'm going to Perth on the 17th of March to make the auntie a cup of tea and butter her a peanut butter sandwich. She's riddling with arthritis. So welcome to Cairns. We've got the Cairns Central over there, and we're keeping away from that place because we just spend money in that place. And we haven't even been really drinking iced coffee. No. So just join me. I've got over 100 accounts on TikTok that are my fans. My fans make up fan pages for me with my photograph as an icon. I'm very well loved and very famous on TikTok. So join me at Bungee Mark 17, and you will be surprised on the truth that you will wake up to on everything that's here, that's in our law system, on how they're preying on innocent society. I don't need to rave on. So anyway, welcome to Bungee's channel. Look after yourselves. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to subscribe to my TikTok channel. And I am live on the 6th of March because I got a violation today because someone purposely knew I was going bungee jumping today and I was going to record it live on TikTok. That person had me shut down and banned because I didn't have anything on talking to a police officer security guard out the front of Cairns police station this morning. Well, that person knew Mark's going bungee jumping today, let's ban his account. So they just threw up a violation that I wasn't wearing anything. You're blocked for a week. I appealed it, and the fact checker looked at my clothes, that I had clothes on, but he still approved that I had nothing on. So this is how pathetic TikTok fact checkers are. I don't deserve this bullying, and I don't deserve this abuse. But you know, someone can get on my channel, they can bully me, they can abuse me, they can do whatever they want and say whatever they want to me. They can call me the most filthiest, dirty toilet names, accuse me of doing crimes a lot, and tell everyone I'm doing this and I'm doing that when I'm not. But as soon as I stand up to that comment and tell the person to POQ off, I'm blocked. But that person can call me toilet names and every filthy, dirty name and slander my name off. That's disgusting behaviour by the platforms of them medias, of them channels. It is disgusting. I suffer a mental depression. I'm on a mental disability pension caused by the Western Australia Police that accused me of killing the Claremont women in 1997 and Gerard Ross and killing a child, and also robbing a bank in Adelaide and killing Elizabeth Trennerworth in the spa bath in Dinella in 1997. Well, them murderers were all caught, but I didn't get a sorry or apology, did I? No, I got sent to hell. Then I got picked on and bullied and abused and threatened that my life is now in danger. I've had threats that people are going to bash me. I've had threats that people are going to sit across the road and they're going to point something at me when I walk out of a backpackers, and I'm not going to be here the next second as soon as I walk out. Or someone's threatening me that I see you in the street, I'm going to give you this, and I'm going to end up in a morgue. You know, it's disgusting. But as soon as I stand up to myself, to them comments and them bullies, my account gets blocked and shut down. It is disgusting behaviour, whoever's slandering my name off, because yous will be caught and yous will be charged for slandering. I'm doing my own police work on whoever's doing it. Could be the person over there in the car, as far as I know. But my butterfly's telling me, you know exactly who they are, Bungee. I know, and I know I'm right too. But anyway, we're going to go, so if you want to watch my Superman video and swan dive and me throwing on myself off the roof today, it's going to be uploaded onto my YouTube channel very shortly tonight, and it will be professionally done. I've had it sent to me from AJ Hackett's, and I've had the music taken out of it because I told AJ Hackett's that the last time I sent the video to YouTube, it got pulled down for copyright. And my account will keep getting deleted and banned, but you said you own the music, AJ Hackett. Well, you don't, because I got banned for copyright. So you've got to be very wary of what music you share to what other platform. You see, the music from TikTok, you share it to Facebook, you're blocked for copyright. Share it to TikTok, you're okay. Same goes for Facebook. Share it to TikTok with music in it, on a post, you're blocked for copyright. On TikTok then, same as you share a video with music from Facebook to YouTube and upload it, like me Planet X Sundogs, you're blocked, deleted, one more violation, your account's deleted. But hang on, I paid for that music, and so did AJ Hackett. So why is it a copyright? So I'm silencing the video and putting my own music over it, like piano music or guitar. Because it's a joke how we're all treated on social media. It's a joke. You can't even ring up and speak to a fact checker management. You see, people that have got 5 followers, I believe you shouldn't be able to comment on anyone's show, live or not a live show video, in your album. You shouldn't be able to comment unless you've got 1,000 followers. Because there's too many trolls and haters out there. If they don't like you, they'll just report you for a violation that you're standing here with no clothes on. And the fact checker will actually still ban you for the week and believe that you're standing there with no clothes on after he's watched the video. He needs to be sacked or go and see an eye doctor. It's disgusting behaviour to pick on a disability pensioner that suffers mental depression, and these people are bullying me, threatening my life that I'm going to be in a morgue very shortly, and I'm not allowed to do anything about it, and the police don't want to know about it either. Well, I already know the Constitution law. I'm getting sick and tired of people attacking me on the street. The next person attacks me on the street, I won't need to worry about seeing a police officer. I'll just send that person to hospital and be done with it. Because I have the right to defend myself. And I'm not going to stand there and let someone take my life because I'm not allowed to defend myself because the police said, just let them do it. This is how ridiculous this police system is. Did you know the police work for an ABN number? In the government, they have an ABN number. So I think people better wake up to the reality of what the world government's about. Because I tried waking people up about the agendas, 2021 agenda. People are just too stupid not to listen and understand. And what happened? Everything I've been saying for the last 10 years has all come true. The mentally ill know better. The normal, they know jack shit. Exactly. Anyway, love you all. Thanks for the views. And join me as Mark Anthony Reid on Facebook. And you'll be surprised. You'll see all the Planet X on my YouTube video. I've got every checkerboard, chess set icon formation on a chess set. Checkerboard, pawn, horse, castle, king and the queen sitting down on the throne, a bishop that happens to be the military police on the checkerboard. I've got every Virgin Mary police Freemason system. I've got all Freemason icons, all up inside the sun. The sun in the sky is local. It is. It's white. It's not yellow. And it's not in space. It's because I've got photos of earthling, clouds and videos live on TikTok and Facebook with clouds behind the sun in the sky and the moon. Now, didn't they say that the moon's 365,000 miles out in space? Didn't they say the sun was 93 million miles out in space? Well, why am I seeing earthling clouds behind the moon and the sun? Because it's local. See, the reason why the moon and the sun's the same size when you've got an eclipse is because the moon is 400 times further away from the sun, this is what NASA says, and the sun's 400 times bigger than the moon. So when the moon crosses in front of the sun, they're perfectly in line. It's bullshit. It's a yin-yang. Goes around on a 24-hour clock. And if we're hurtling through space at speed of sound, 500,000 miles an hour, but we're still seeing the Aquarius and Capricorn and Leo star system above my head the day I was born 54 years ago. Now, when I came to Cairns to go bungee jumping, I can't see Movie World car park with the hypercoaster in there anymore because I went 2,000 k's up from Brisbane. I've got to go back down to Brisbane to see Movie World car park, just like I've got to go back 54 years in my life to see the Aquarius star system. Because if I'm hurtling through space on a ball, I shouldn't be seeing the same bullshit above my head 54 years later. Did you know the Earth is flat with a dome? Laugh at me. Get educated if you're not. Because the ice wall, 360 degree, is the South Pole. The North Pole is the ring. Our planet looks like a CD disc. Flat. Water always finds its own level. Planes don't do nosedives from Cairns down to Melbourne or you'd end up drowning in your own blood. You wouldn't get any coffee served because you're going nose down. Because if Australia lives on a side of a ball, and if we're here in, say, Melbourne, and I want here to Cairns for a bungee jump, well, aeroplanes don't have rocket engines to go up a side of a ball to reach the top of Cairns. You see, it's impossible. The plane will not go straight up into the air. See, the plane's got to go from Melbourne and go up and up and up until it gets to the top of the point of Cairns on a ball. And they reckon it's gravity. Bullshit. The world's flat because planes all fly flat and level and always will, just like water finds its own level. And if you were on a ball, you don't have water here in Mackay and Cairns that recedes out 5 kilometres and you've got no ocean. You can actually walk 3 to 5 kilometres through the ocean and sink into the mud. And then it comes back in after 6 o'clock at night and recedes back in. We're on a ball, it doesn't recede in or out. And you'd need a rocket to go to Cairns because the jet engines in the aeroplane wouldn't make it. Exactly. So come to Cairns and do a bungee jump. You'll find it's very relaxing, very calm and very peaceful. It's a lot more safer and more peaceful than the TV news that you watch at night. You get a news break that causes you a heartache. See, I was having real bad chest pains and I'm having a mental breakdown because I've been bullied all over the internet. So I think what my sister said to me, just laugh them off, Mark. Makes you stronger. So I do, even though it does upset me. But I just got to stay strong and I just got to laugh it off. And when I laugh it off, my sister said to become a lot stronger, bro. And I actually have. She's actually switched on the being positive. You see, I don't talk to my sister about Planet X. She's not interested. She don't believe in it. She don't believe in the earth being flat either. But I won't judge her and I won't put her down for her thoughts because she has every right to believe in what she's been taught. And my sister doesn't want to go looking into the details because she doesn't want to scare herself if Planet X is actually real. Well, I said to my sister, well, you just think that it's not real. That way you live your life happy. I won't talk to you about Planet X. I won't even go on about it because I know the way you feel. I know you're not interested in flat earth. If you think we live on a ball, okay, we live on a ball. But I've got my opinion, she's got her opinion, but I still respect her opinion for her opinion that she thinks. And she respects me for my opinion. We just don't talk about Planet X or flat earth. So she just lets me go off in my own little Disneyland about it, and I let her go off into her little Disneyland about not believing it. But it's Planet X is still coming, you see. But she said, well, I don't care. It's because I don't want to be frightened and panic and not enjoy my life. So if it's coming, well, it's coming, but I just try not to think about it and enjoy my life. If I start waking up every morning, bro, and start thinking about what you said, and it's all correct, well, it is correct because it's in the Egyptian stone carving tablets, but it's being carved on walls and crop circles of the Planet X, the sun disk. You know, it's there, but if you don't want to know the history, you can black all that out and still live happy.